Welcome to week 5 of the Boost Your Happiness Challenge. This week, we're going to continue unpacking the PERMA model with the M, which stands for meaning. Do you feel your life has meaning? Do you know why you are here? Are you secure in your contribution? I am a huge advocate of getting very clear on your unique purpose in life. That's why I created an in-depth course called Discover Your Purpose. For this challenge, I will give you an abbreviated walkthrough of the way I approach purpose. Now, some of you may feel a keen sense of purpose in your lives. Others may realize you've been living unconsciously, drifting from task to task, day to day, and you're ready to design your life intentionally. You want the joy and fulfillment, the peace of mind that purpose brings, because you want to know with certainty who you are, what matters to you, and why you're here. But these big questions often feel like an impossible mountain to climb. How are we supposed to figure all this out? I myself did it the hard way through years of research and trial and error. One of my superpowers is simplifying complex processes into step-by-step, easy-to-follow instructions. So I set out to do just that so I could help others discover their purpose in a much easier way. Because I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible discover their unique purpose in life. I did the research, developed my approach, and tested and refined it with dozens of clients, both individually and in groups. And today I'll share my purpose formula, a step-by-step approach to discovering your unique purpose. Here it is. Your unique purpose lies at the intersection of 4 key building blocks. Your values, in short, who you are, your most authentic self. Your strengths, what you're good at. Your passions, what you love to do. And your callings, what tugs at your heart and prompts you to action. When you identify each of these and put the learnings together, you discover your unique purpose in life. This formula is at the heart of my Discover Your Purpose program. One step at a time, you uncover your own values, strengths, passions, and callings, and put it all together into your very own purpose statement. Let's unpack each of these building blocks of my purpose formula a bit more. We'll start with your personal values. These reflect what's important to you. They're the principles that guide your life. Now, let's be clear, your personal values do not reflect who you wish you were, or what you want to strive toward, or who you think you should be. Values are not goals. Your personal values are principles that reflect who you already are at your core right now. They are the qualities you need to express in yourself and in your world in order to feel fulfilled. They are your guideposts, your inner compass for an authentic and fulfilling life. Now, how do you uncover your personal values? By asking questions like these. Who am I when I am most authentic? What are the rules I live by? What makes me really angry? This one gives you a clue about what a value that has been dishonored. You'll want to write down your answers as fully as you can. Now let's turn to the second piece of the puzzle. Your strengths are what you're really good at. People tell you this, you know this. Your strengths come fairly easily to you and you're successful when you use them. Now, these could include personal qualities, talents, or gifts you were born with, such as empathy or discipline. Also, subject matter or knowledge that you've acquired over time based on study and practice, such as a command of English literature or knowing the best restaurants in your city. Or skills you've learned and honed through the years, such as baking or training teams. Now, strengths do not reflect what you wish you were good at, or what you want to be good at, or what you think you should be good at. You are already very good at your strengths. So how do you uncover your unique strengths? By asking yourself questions like these. When are you fearless? What do you do effortlessly? What do people turn to you for help with? I also recommend you ask your family, friends, and colleagues to give you feedback on your strengths, because it's amazing how we can take for granted what we do well, especially when it comes easily to us. Now let's turn to the third piece of the purpose puzzle, passions. Passions are not hard to understand. They're what you love to do, but passions are not always simple to identify. The word itself can feel loaded. We all hear, follow your passion, and that assumes we know our passion. Many of us can't point to a passion, let alone multiple passions. Often, we've been so focused on everyone else's needs and desires, we haven't made room for our own exploration. When looking to uncover our passions, I like to start with our energy. because everything we do has an impact on our energy. Some parts of our lives make us feel more energized, while others deplete us. The goal is to become aware of which aspects of your life cause energy gains, drains, or have no impact on your energy. And then follow those clues to find your passions. So, how do you uncover your passions? By asking yourself questions like these. What are you doing or thinking about when you lose total track of time? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What are your deepest conversations about? I also recommend you spend at least 1 week, ideally more, tracking your energy. What are the people, places, and activities that lift your energy or drain it? Please check out the resources section of the Thrive portal for an exercise that summarizes this particular tracking of energy. Now let's turn to the fourth and final piece of the purpose puzzle, callings. Your callings are what you feel a deep pull to contribute to the world, whether that means to your family, your community, your country, or planet Earth. A key element of discovering your purpose is finding ways in which you can be of service. You can contribute beyond yourself. Now, service doesn't exclude personal gain, but it goes beyond it. It seeks to contribute to the world in some way that's true to who you are. It supports your fundamental human quest to be part of something larger than yourself, to belong. So how do you uncover your callings? By asking yourself questions like these. What problems or causes do you wish you could help? What's a challenge you've had to overcome that you might be able to help others with? Who inspires you and why? Again, take your time and reflect on these questions. Once you know all four of these critical components of your purpose, who you are, what your gifts are, what energizes you, and what tugs at your heart, then you can put all that together into your unique life's purpose using a template like this one. My life purpose is to use my strengths of, to, and this is where you say, think about get what result for what population, problem, need, or idea. This truly honors one or more of your passions and callings, in alignment with my values of. People often find it helpful to see some examples, so I'll start with mine. My life purpose is to use my strengths of streamlining processes and challenging and championing others to empower women in midlife and beyond to create a life of fulfillment and joy in alignment with my values of authenticity, purpose, contribution, personal growth, and courage. I'll also share a few other examples, omitting the values piece for the sake of brevity. I was born to use my writing and storytelling gifts to add joy and humor to a stressful world. I get up in the morning to use my superpowers of caregiving and teaching to raise the next generation of independent, confident, and kind young women. My life's purpose is to use my talents for resourcefulness and empathy to help refugees feel welcome in our community. I was born to use my talents for organization and prioritization to address the overwhelm so many people feel in their lives. So there you are. I've taken you through the 4 key components of the purpose formula and how to write your own purpose statement. This might be enough for you to get clear on your purpose and get clear on what brings your life meaning, this key building block of our happiness challenge. Once you know your purpose, consider how you can bring more of it into your daily life. Until then, let's get clear on the meaning of our lives.